Come in.
Oh, splendid. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good to see you all here today. My name is Mr. Bob. Who did that? Is that you? Me? No. I think it was you. You tricked me. Oh, my goodness. I'm glad I didn't hurt myself. I'm glad I didn't hurt myself today. My goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to talk to you about William Shakespeare. Everyone heard about William Shakespeare? No. Oh my goodness, he's probably one of the world's greatest playwrights and greatest Englishmen. So that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Goodness. Mr. Nicholson, am I in the right place?
You are, Mr. Bubbles, but I think that the boys and girls and the parents are thinking that you might be reading another book. A book with no pictures.
Really? Well, that's sort of silly, because I was expecting to be talking to some grown-ups, and there's some little people here today. I don't see any grown-ups here. Through there? Oh, you have some grown-ups, but you don't want me to read the complete works of William Shakespeare?
No.
No? I've got to read a book with no pictures? What sort of book is that? A book with no pictures? My book's got pictures. I can't imagine reading a book with no pictures. That does sound very silly. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Nicholson. I'll have a look at this, my goodness. Well, as I said, my name is Mr. Bubbles. It's a very serious name, isn't it? Mr. Bubbles. And I'm a very, very serious person. Yes, I am. Let me just put this book down for a second. I shall take off my hat. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Do you all like my hat?
No.
It's a nice hat, isn't it? You notice it's a very big hat because I have a very big head. And do you know why I have a big head? Because I have a big brain. I've got a big brain inside this big head. And do you know why I have such a big brain?
Why?
Because I read books. That's right. I go to the library and I read books. And because of reading all the books that I read, I get a really big brain, and then I have a big head, and I have to wear a big hat. Would anyone like to try on my hat? Who's got a big head? Any big heads? Who's got the biggest head? Oh, you've got like a big head here, young lady. Why don't you come up here? Oh my goodness, and have a look at that head of yours. That's a very fine head. Is there a brain in there? Are you sure? Let me look inside. Oh, I see something in there. Oh my goodness, but let's turn around and face everybody. And let's try on my big hat on this big head. Here we go. Oh my goodness, you do look very good. I do think you have a big head. I hope you're going to come to the library lots and read lots of books to make your brain really big. Right, children? You're going to have big brains too? Yeah. You want to try a hat as well? All right, let's try it. A boy here with a hat. My goodness, what a smart young fellow. Do you have any brains in there? Let's have a look in your ears. Oh, I think I see something there. No fleas? Oh, that's a tasty flea right there. Just joking, no fleas. Let's try on this big hat on. Oh, get the right way around. Here we go. Whoop. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you do have a big head. Well done. Thank you for coming up, young fellow. My goodness, let me put my hat right down. Well, thank you so much for coming up. Now, you'll see I'm a very smart fellow, and I like going to the library, I like reading books. In fact, the first time I went to the library, I was a lot older than you. I probably was about 10 years old, and I went to the library, and the lady said, you can choose that book over there, if you like. So I go look at that book, and I said, I can have this book? They said, yes, you can take it home, and you can borrow it and bring it back when you're done. And can I have that book over there? They said, yes, of course you can have that book as well. So I took that book and this book, and I had lots of books, and I took them home and I read them, and then I took them back to the library, and then I could choose more books, and there were so many books to read and so much fun to be had. My brain got bigger and bigger, and I just love coming to the library. I think it's a wonderful thing. Do you all like coming to the library? Yeah. Yes, who's shaking their head? Those boys in the back are shaking their heads. Well, I know they don't mean it. Well, I love coming to the library. Anyway, so Miss Nicholson says I have to read this book with no pictures. I think there's something wrong with it.
It's upside down.
No! Yeah. Upside down? No, I think we have to take this back to the shop, Miss Nicholson, because it's been printed upside down.
Oh my goodness.
There's something wrong. What should I do?
Flip it over.
Flip it over. Like this?
No!
Still no good. Oh, like this? Ah, right. Oh, yeah. That's very smart, aren't you, children? All right, well, I suppose we're going to read a book. I should sit down. I have this very nice chair right here. And I'm going to sit down on this very nice chair like... Did you do that again?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, my goodness. It's a very dangerous job, you know, reading at the library. My goodness, let me just try this again. Oh, now don't move. Don't move.
Do move.
Oh my goodness, that's much better. I think it's going rather well, don't you? Here I'm in my chair. I like reading at home, you know. At the end of a hard day at work, I go home and I get a nice book and I sit down and read. But you know what? When I read, I relax and I get a bit sleepy. Do you get sleepy when you read? Yes, I do, and you do, yes. And it's a good thing to read before bed, because then you get sleepy. And I do find when I was sitting at home in the living room in my favorite chair, and Mrs. Bubbles, that's my wife, Mrs. Bubbles, she sits down and reads her book, and we do get very sleepy. So, do watch out if I start falling asleep, all right, while I'm reading a book. And as soon as you see me, maybe falling asleep like this.
And say, wake up!
Wake up, mister.
You're gonna like fall down.
I'm gonna go down.
Yeah.
Then wake up, Mr. Bubbles.
Wake up!
Oh my goodness, I'm glad you're here today. That really is excellent. Well, I suppose I should read this book, The Book with No Pictures. Has anyone ever seen this book before?
No!
Some of you have, some of you haven't. All right. Well, let me see. There's a warning on the back. A warning. This could be a dangerous book. Let me see what it says. It says, this book looks serious, but it is actually completely ridiculous. If a kid is trying to make you read this book, the kid is playing a trick on you. Who's playing a trick on me? Are you all playing a trick on me? Oh, this sounds very dangerous. You will end up saying silly things and making everybody laugh and laugh. Oh, that's no good. I don't like laughing. Who likes laughing? We have a lot of laughers here. You don't like laughing? Okay, no laughing. That's good. And what else? Don't say I didn't warn you. That's what it says. All right.
I didn't warn you.
Oh, thank you very much, gentlemen. We have been warned. This is a very serious... I'm glad I read the warning. Now, The Book with No Pictures by B.J. Novak. That's a nice name, doesn't it? I know. Anyone called Novak here?
No.
No Novaks? All right. Well, B.J. Novak, I know, is a very, very famous man. Yes. So let's read what he has to say. Let's look at this very interesting book. My goodness, a book with no picture. Are you ready? This is a book with no pictures. He's right, you know. Yes.
It's a book with no picture.
Yes, it might seem like no fun to have someone read your book with no pictures. It probably seems boring and serious. Except. Here's how the book works. Everything the words say, the person reading the book has to say. I have to say everything this book says?
Yeah!
Can't I read the Shakespeare book instead?
No!
I have to read this book?
Yeah!
Oh no, it does sound like trouble. Oh, no matter what. Now that's the deal, that's the rule, so that means even if the words say, isn't the kind of book I wanted to read. And I have to say every word the book says. Uh-oh. I am a monkey who taught myself to read. Hey, I'm not a monkey. And now I am reading you this book with my monkey mouth in my monkey voice. Oh, that's not true. I am not a monkey. Are any monkeys here today? Oh, I don't know. There are 2 monkeys in the boat. Oh, 3 monkeys. Oh my goodness, look at those monkeys. Well, look. Yes, I am a monkey. Yes, I am a monkey. Also, I am a robot monkey. A robot monkey. A robot monkey. Oh my goodness. What? And my head is made of blueberry pizza. Is this whole book a trick? Can I stop reading, please? No! Oh dear. And now it's time for me to sing you my favorite song. A song? Do I really have to sing? Oh no! Glug, 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 my face is a bug. I eat ants for breakfast right off the rug. What? This book is ridiculous. Can I stop reading yet? No! Oh, there are more pages. I have to read the rest? My only friend in the whole wide world is a hippo named Boo Boo Butt. Boo Boo Butt? Oh. And also, the kids I'm reading this book to are the best kids ever in the whole wide world. Oh, really?
I can fly like a bird.
And these kids are the smartest kids too, because these kids chose this book, and even though it had no pictures. Because kids know this is the book that makes grown-up have to say silly things. And make silly sounds like... Silly sounds? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, wait. Here it comes. Oh, Gloop, the welcome of Gloop. Oh, ink, blackity, blackity, glibbity, globbity, globbity, glibbity. Baggy face. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it says in little words. Oh, please don't ever make me read this book again. It is so silly. It's silly. In fact, it is completely and utterly preposterous. Finally, a word that I like. Preposterous. That's a nice big word, isn't it? What does preposterous mean? What do you think it means?
That you don't like the book.
A little like that. It means silly, like really, really silly and crazy. Preposterous. My goodness. Now, next time, please, 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 please choose a book with pictures. A book with pictures. No! Please, because this is just too ridiculous to read.
No!
The end. Bonk. Bonk. Grump. Welcome.
No!
has me so tired. There's much too much energy. I really do.
Okay, then.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
You fell.
I fell. Thank you so much for waking me up. My goodness. Well, did you think that was a fun book? And it didn't even have any pictures.
I don't care.
So what did we learn today?
That's silly things.
Silly, what did we learn today? Yes. Exactly. Very. And what's your name? Victoria. Victoria says, even if the book has no pictures, it can still be fun. The fun is found in the words.
No, the fun
Yes.
is in the pictures.
You don't need pictures always. Sometimes in the words. Absolutely. Yes. And it is so funny. You've been fantastic, children. Thank you so much for listening and having fun with me today. Oh, you have something to say. Yes. What's your
Read
name?
the book over again.
Austin?
Yeah.
Austin, what do you have to say? I said, even if it's silly or not, it's more fun. And I know that children love to have silly fun. And even some grown-ups like to have silly fun, don't you, grown-ups?
Yeah.
I know this man likes to have lots of silly fun. He's a very, very silly man. He's even sillier than I am, my goodness. Now, do you have any questions? Any questions from you children? I didn't catch your name.
Shailene.
Shailene? Shailene, what's your question?
When the books are funny, they get funnier.
Don't they get funnier?
Yes.
And you laugh and laugh and laugh. I like laughing. It's good for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reading and laughing is very good for you. Yes, what's your name?
Kira.
Kira. That's a beautiful name.
Like you keep doing silly ones.
You like the silly ones. I see you have a book with pictures there, don't you?
Yeah, the comic book.
It's a comic book. I like comics too. Okay, one more question then.
Read
Yes.
the book again.
Again?